Here we go then. Yeah, we got a needle going up, Macca.
It's working now.
How you feeling?
Yeah, good. I was hoping for a bit of a quieter night, but yeah, every week still turn up.
Absolutely. So we had a great first half against Itchen, I thought, and then second half they changed and they put the pressure on a little bit. And they got that scrambled goal at the end, but they created a few more chances than we did in the second half. Yeah,
I'd give it that. They, as much as it was a scrambled goal, they did have a couple of chances. I thought Lobo pulled off some good saves, but like we said, first half we probably did have the upper hand, but didn't capitalise, and they changed whatever they needed to change second half, and they came on a lot stronger. And it did feel like we were defending for a lot of the second half.
Yeah.
They seemed to get the better of us in the second half.
And well, it's not going to get any easier, is it? Because we got Mickelover in on town on Saturday, and they're sort of like runaway league leaders. Is it one of them games where we're not? Maybe the expectation is not on us on Saturday, and we might do a little bit for it.
Yeah, I can see that from probably what a lot of people would be thinking. Perhaps they call it a free hit, but none of us are here to turn up and see what happens. We're here to win a game of football, regardless of who we're kind of up against. Otherwise, what's the point of us being here? But it still ain't going to change the fact that they have got off to a flyer, and we have got to be on our mettle for the whole 90 minutes. A bit like we said then. The first half I thought we were good, but second half we weren't so good. I think against a team like Mickelover they would more than capitalise on something like that. So it's a big 90-minute game for us on Saturday.
Now, as a captain, what do you do differently in these roles? Do you sort of like have management-free meetings where you can all air your grievances and get it out in the open, or do you have constructive, conversations with Gav and Vorney and that sort of thing? How do you change what is happening at the minute?
Probably a bit of the first thing you said. Sorry, air things. If things are on people's mind, we kind of try and get it out. It's got to be in that changing room.
Yeah.
Get it all out. Get things off your chest, because things bottled up just they only get worse. They don't seem to get any better. So we do try and air whatever needs to be said. And for me, the thing is a two-way. So as much as airing what's got to be said, people have got to listen. So if somebody's saying something, it's for a reason normally. Whether you agree or disagree, they can see a certain vision or a certain way that it's happening, and probably need to take that a little bit more on board. I always hear the communication, shout is key, and it is, but for me, listening is key. As much as communication seems to be a one-way street, for me it's always been a two-way. So as much as you can shout and bawl as much as you want, if somebody ain't going to listen, you're wasting your breath. So yeah, for me it's air everything out, but take on board what's being said and capitalise on it, work on it, use it.
And is that difficult with a predominantly young squad?
Not so much, really. It might sound a bit bad, but the older you probably get, the less you probably listen. So the younger lads can kind of learn from us, and we've been there, as you probably know in there, me, Vorney, Dales, Gav, Lobo. There's a few of us that have been there, done that. Take on board what we've kind of putting out, our opinions, because we've seen other sides of what happens with youngst lads who come in and basically learn from us.
Yeah.
So we don't just say it for the sake of it, and we're not trying to pick anybody out, because that ain't how it works. In there, same as out there, we're a team. Yeah. There isn't an individual. It is a team effort, and we succeed together. And unfortunately, on the flip side of that if we lose together. There's no you did this or should have done that. It's a team effort.
Brilliant. Thanks, Macca.